I'm currently in the draw function, and I've opened up the application Create Points on 3D Objects. Just a note, I am using a mouse. I just plugged it into the USB dock in my tablet. It's just a little bit easier to create points this way. We're going to go ahead and look to the right side of the screen. We're going to be able to name this specific point or points. We're going to be able to make it a layout point or a control point, and then we have the option to create single or multiple points at a time. So let's go ahead and get started. I like to have my isometric view also opened up in the view function because I like to switch back and forth from the point creation to the isometric view. I'm going to go ahead and show you that right now. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And again, just notice how I can turn this in any direction I want to. And I can click right back into the point creation mode, and it saves my work as long as I don't hit this back button right here. So let's go ahead and just put 4 points on the corner of this 3D object. All I need to do is I'm just going to take my mouse. I can zoom in a little bit if I want to, and I'm just going to click this first corner here. Perfect. Notice how the entire 3D object lights up and glows, and this shows you can put points on any of the corners on this specific object. And you'll see this as you progress using 3D points versus just putting single points on a 2D plane. Notice how it just has 1 point and it's at the closest spot to where my mouse or my finger or pen touched. If I want to put a point on the other side, I'll have to get very close again and select that. Notice how we have the back side. This gets a little tricky, so I will always say go back to your isometric view, select that, spin this thing around just like that. So you're facing this side, go back to your point creation, and then you can go ahead and click that end, and then we can click this end. Perfect. So now we have 4 points on the top of our, we'll call it a rectangle. And if we like them, we're going to go ahead and press check, and we are good to go. The easier way to do this, I like making multiple points on these objects versus spinning the drawing around as much as possible using isometric view. We can just select multiple. I'm going to go ahead and just click anywhere I want to on this 3D object. And notice I have 2 points on each corner ready to go. And I can just hit check, and we're good to go. That is all you need to know for the basics of creating points on 3D objects.